What's going on, everybody? Hope all is well. Earlier this week, AMD and OpenAI agreed to a multi-billion-dollar deal, and since that deal was announced, AMD stock has rallied over 43% for this week. And man, first and foremost, AMD has made a historic run um for this year, man. I remember AMD. Matter of fact, let's go look at a chart. I remember when AMD was down here. Was it April? Yeah, April right here. It was below. It was $78 per share. April 8th. It was $78 per share. Now it's sitting at $235. Oh, correction, $237 in pre-market. And this is another example, right? This is why when the market crashes, when there's pullbacks, and you see quality companies like a AMD at a discounted price, like it was in April, that's just simply a buying opportunity to acquire a quality company at a discounted price. Now, if you bought AMD at 78, whether it's shares, you definitely up now significantly, and you definitely is even if you bought a leap option on AMD when it was at $78 in April. I mean, I know that leap option is printing right about now. But yeah, man, AMD just a historic comeback for the year, and this deal with OpenAI, I think this deal is going to be beneficial for everybody in the AI space. So, let's read this article by CNBC. AI stock climbed 11% on Wednesday, continuing its massive run since OpenAI announced plans to buy billions of dollars of AI equipment from the chip maker earlier this week. Now, basically, OpenAI are going to be using AMD's GPUs to power the AI infrastructure. On Monday, chatbot GPT maker entered into an agreement to potentially own 10% of AMD stakes based on its stock price and partnership milestones. All right, so basically, if chatbot GPT meet their expectations, they're going to ultimately own 10% of AMD. AMD has a market cap of $380 billion after climbing 4% on Tuesday and 24% on Monday. Shares are up 43% so far this week, on pace for the best weekly gains since April of 2016. The partnership with OpenAI, which has historically been closely linked with Nvidia, has bolstered investors' confidence that AMD will be a visible competitor to Nvidia in AI chips. Yep, because right now, obviously, Nvidia is running the AI chip space, and Nvidia's number one, AMD's number two. And that's the thing. AMD had already made an incredible run, right? But now we see AMD is starting to try to catch up with Nvidia. So sometimes it's best to go with 1B in that particular sector. Nvidia being 1A, but AMD is a lot more attractive sitting at number two spot because it has more room to run. So like, let's go back to what I was saying. When you were in April, it was at $78. Now it's sitting at 237, right? Nvidia right now is sitting at 189. You know, so that's the thing. Sometimes it's best to go with the second best in that particular sector because they have so much more runway ahead of it. But yeah, but ultimately, I think this deal with OpenAI is going to be great for the entire sector and all the other companies that's involved in artificial intelligence will benefit from this deal as well and future deals moving forward. But yeah, another thing, I know AMD is running up, right? Running like crazy right now, but it's gonna pull back. It's not gonna run up forever, just like any other stock. There will be pullbacks in the market, so it's best to be patient, wait for a pullback, wait for our red day, and then there'll be a better chance to acquire more shares of this already well-ran company. But with that being said, this is not financial advice. This is just me giving my opinion. But yeah, man, I think it's gonna be great for the whole entire sector. And yeah, it is crazy how fast AI has grown over the past few years, and this is gonna continue to grow. I mean, it's growing at a rapid pace. It's just insane to watch, But nevertheless, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. You guys stay safe and enjoy the rest of your day. All right, peace.